Hey everyone, welcome to Live with DJ Rossstar. Today is Thursday, it's August 20th, 2026. On today's show, I'm going to talk to a guy by the name of Jacob. You might know him from his musical project, Walter, etc. If you have questions for him, put them in the chat below. And check it out, the show is on every week, twice a week, but the days and times change, so make sure you follow me here on Instagram to find out who's going to be on the show next. For example, next Thursday, the 27th, at 6 p.m. Central Time, we're going to have the band Fat Heaven on the show. We're also working on getting Tom from the Plain White Tees. Might be on next week, I'm not sure yet. So make sure you follow me on IG to know exactly who's going to be on the show next. And you can go back on the page here when the interview's over today and rewatch it, or watch one of the many interviews I've done on IG Live. I've got Hit the Lights on there, Less Than Jake, Ballyhoo, and more. Or you can jump onto YouTube later, look up DJ Rossstar, and you'll find stuff that I've been doing over the last 20 years. That includes Fall Out Boy, Green Day, All Time Low, Pierce the Veil, and more. But for now, the reason we're all here, let's talk to Walter, etc. and see a lot of stuff, so I want to hear all about it. Hey there, man.
Yo, can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear, and I appreciate you being on time.
Of course. Yeah, I saw the Rufio one. It took them a second, so I was like, can't do that.
They were not on time, and I don't even think they wanted to be there the whole time. I'm not too sure still. But I've known those guys for a while, so I think they wanted to be there. But anyway, I'm happy that you're here. I think you want to be here, so introduce yourself.
What's up? I'm Dustin Cole Hayes, also known as Walter, etc., or Walter Mitty, and happy to be here, sitting in my kitchen in Tujunga, California.
See, I can't even read properly. I read this like twice, and for some reason I still thought your name was Jacob. I don't know why.
Jacob, that's it. I mean, there's a lot.
I said Jacob in the intro, but it's really Dustin. I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, that's okay. Whatever.
I already blew the whole interview.
Jacob's kind of a hot guy name, so I'm down.
Is Dustin not a hot guy name? Oh, he left by accident. Don't worry, I don't think he was offended. I think he pressed the wrong button. He'll be back in a second. Don't go anywhere. This has actually never happened before where somebody accidentally leaves the chat. So, a little interesting, but hopefully he'll be back. I don't think he purposely left or anything. Let's see if he's still in here and get him back on the show. Unless he was just so offended I called him Jacob that he said, you know what? That's it. Hey, you're back.
Dude, you said it wasn't a hot guy name, so I was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, wow, you're easily offended.
No, I tried to turn the volume up, and I guess it exited me out. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Anyway, how's it going? How's your Thursday going?
Pretty good. Just keeping it mellow over here. I got some car problems I'm figuring out.
Car problems? What kind of car are you driving? Do you not want to tell the fans in case they see you on the road, they'll know it's you?
I think it's pretty public. I've got a van, like the band's Ford touring van, which is having some problems. I let other bands rent it from me, and it always comes back with, some quirks. And then I got a little Ford truck, which is also just failing on me right now. So I'm just trying to figure out what to do.
Cars are tough. I had a great car. I had like 300,000 miles on it, and my mom said, hey, I'll trade you my car. It's a Santa Fe, only has 60,000 miles because I don't drive that much. And I said, okay. And this car sucks. Every couple of weeks there's something wrong with it. So I feel your pain.
Yeah, I feel your pain.
Yes. So what's on the wall behind you? I'm always curious what people have hanging up in their rooms.
This is cool. It's a Kim Deal of the Breeders and the Pixies poster. My girlfriend and I saw her at Pappy and Harriet's out in Joshua Tree, and it's a signed Kim Deal poster. And our little mug rack, piece of art I got in Montreal.
I've been reading about things you're into, and it seems like you're an old school guy. I mean, you're not an 80s or 90s kid, but it seems like you want to be at times, huh?
Well, I'm technically a 90s kid. I was born in 91.
Okay, so it counts, but I don't know if you were listening to that music back then.
Exactly, yeah. No, it was all like my cool older cousins and people older than me listening to that, and then I was like kind of, pinching off of what they were into.
That's great. And I have been to Pappy and Harriet's, great place. I saw the Long Shot there, Billy Joe from Green Day, his side project.
That's it.
Awesome place to see a show, and they played inside. People were like sitting there having steak dinners while they were playing. It was so weird.
Damn, that's crazy.
So what do you have coming up? I know you have a whole bunch of shows that's kind of like in a month or two. What are you doing right now, August? Anything else planned before then?
Not too much. Trying to figure out how to make some money to fix my cars.
Yeah, DoorDash and plasma, that's what people do nowadays.
Honestly, I'm about to
Yeah.
donate every fluid I have. But
Yeah.
no, I'm just getting ready. We got this little band practices, making merch. I'm working on a couple new recording projects, so a lot of
That's cool.
demoing and writing and stuff. And yeah,
You have a full band now? Everybody's an official touring member?
yep, we got the full band. We got my high school friend Benny, who lives in New York now, but he's always on tour with us. He's been in the band since we were like 17, and our buddy Lee, who's been in the band the past few years. And this tour coming up, we got a new friend playing the drums.
Yeah.
And
Tell me
everyone.
about that. Who's the new friend? Where'd you find him?
His name's Nick. He plays in a band called Katsune Miku, like a Vocaloid ska punk band. He also plays in a ska punk band called Omnigon. And yeah, he was just a friend and a good drummer, and he was like super down to do the tour. And I was like, let's go. So we're learning all the songs right now.
Send him my my post from last night. I saw the first Impossibles show in like 15 years.
That's sick. I saw
Any
that.
any ska rock fan should know who the Impossibles are. I assume that your drummer will know.
Oh yeah, he'll be hyped.
And if not, he's got to look it up because that's old school right there.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I'm like you with the old school music, but punk and ska from the 90s pretty much and 2000s. Same stuff I liked back then though. I haven't really expanded my brain at all over the last 20 years.
That's okay. That's okay. You found your spot and you stayed there.
This is true. So, where are you going to be going? I know where you're going. Do you know where you're going on this big tour?
Um, Sort of. I know a lot of the cities. I'm pretty stoked though. It's a lot of like the lesser, slightly smaller cities. For
Yeah.
instance, instead of LA, we're going to like San Diego, stuff like that. So I'm
That's
really
not really
stoked.
smaller. I guess it's kind of smaller.
Well, you know what I mean though. It's not like the A market cities as they call
Yeah.
them. It'd be like the tier two. So we're going to like Syracuse, New York, and Fort Collins, Colorado, and Fresno and Reno, Nevada. Places,
I've been
places
in
like
Reno,
that.
Nevada. It's definitely not Vegas.
Exactly.
Last time I was there was like 10 years ago maybe, and we were playing slots and the coins still come out of the machine. They don't give you the ticket there, but they probably do
Wow.
now. They probably do
I
now.
love that. I love that. Yeah, I love Reno.
I saw you're not coming here to Austin, but you're going to be an hour away in San Antonio, so I might have to come hang out with you there.
Actually, I think we are going to come to Austin.
There you go.
There's an off day between San Antonio and Houston, and I think we're going to go do like our own small show in Austin
Yeah.
in between. So I'll hit you up.
I always tell people there's 200 venues here officially, and then you could just play on the street. Nobody cares.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
Are you trying to work on these new songs for this tour to play live, or they're just going to keep them until after the shows?
Probably keep them. I think maybe one, but I don't know. We have a lot of Walter songs we don't get to play live already, so there's no reason for us to really like bust out a new one where we could just play one that we've never played and it would feel new to us and anyone who's seen us. So
Yeah. So do people call you Walter because they don't know the obscure movie reference and they don't really know your name either?
yeah, for sure. I think mostly just because my Instagram handle is Walter, etc. So everyone just calls me Walter.
Were you just a big fan of the film? I'm guessing that's why you called the project that name, yeah?
I've actually never seen the film. But,
Why'd you call the band name that? So this is really interesting then.
the story was from like originally it was like a short story in like the 30s. A
Okay,
very
so you're
old
schooling
story.
me right now. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I mean it's not a very well known thing, but I like found that when I was a kid and I wanted an obscure alias and I thought the story was cool because it's about this dude who daydreams a lot. So I was just like, sick. I'm Walter Mitty now. And then it wasn't until like 5 or 6 years later that the movie came out.
So no lawsuit pending.
No, I don't know if they see us as a cash cow for them, so they're not going to bother with a lawsuit.
That wasn't even like a big. I mean, I like Ben Stiller a lot. I didn't even see that movie, but maybe I will now that we're talking.
People say it's really good. Like I hope to see it one day. I should see it one day. People are always like, "Dude, that movie rules." Actually, so.
Well, we got Fokker Law coming up on Thanksgiving, so that takes priority.
I can't wait for that.
You guys do movies on tour, like when you have downtime, or what do you actually do when you're free, or do you not hang out together when you're free?
Um, no, we definitely hang out together. It's really fun to see a movie with a band on tour. Like sometimes I have like a good memory of the very first time we met Modern Baseball. We went and saw a movie with them in Philly, and they just became lifelong friends after that. And my bandmate Benny always wants to put on the movie Hubie Halloween around Halloween
I've
time.
seen that one. That's pretty funny for Adam Sandler, yeah.
Yeah, it's like his comfort film. So we end up watching it like 7, 8 times on a tour in the fall, and it's really annoying, but it's weirdly comforting now.
It's a weird comfort. Well, my wife's comfort film is Labyrinth with David Bowie, so it's kind of weird also.
That's a nauseating film. That's not comforting, although I do like that film.
Yeah. Oh, Saturday's radio is in here. Cool show. And they said Walter Mitty's lawyer is watching this like, huh? Sorry, Saturday. I never realized that. Saturday's radio. Good show. Man, I'm hot out here. Where are you living? You're in California.
Yeah, I'm in East LA, like as far east against the mountains as you can go in LA.
I was in LA from '04 to 2021. Then I escaped, went to Nashville, and now I'm here in Austin where it's like 100 degrees right now every day.
Dang, yeah. What part of LA were you in?
Culver City.
Nice.
So I did this exact show in my apartment, and I would have people come over, but we'd do a live interview instead, like, total talk show. And a lot of times I wouldn't tell them where they were going. So Chris from the Foo Fighters came over, didn't know it was an apartment. Julia Lewis, the actress, Katy Perry, all came over. I had no clue they were going.
Nice.
Now Instagram Live. Now we're safe here because I don't know where you live. I don't know what's behind, in front of you.
Yeah,
you've interviewed the rest of the room.
You've interviewed like everyone ever, huh?
Pretty much, except for Blink. I interviewed Boxcar Racer, but the other two guys. I always make that joke, not Tom or Travis.
Oh, really? That's sick.
I interviewed Mike from Green Day, and I interviewed Mike from Green Day also. It was my favorite band, and that was a Sabotage interview. I did an autograph signing, so not officially at my show, but it counts.
That's cool. That's cool.
But now you're on here, and that's all that matters, right?
I agree.
So, do you play local spots? Are there places to play anymore in East LA? Like, what do you do when you just want to play some music and test it out?
Yeah, it's a good idea. I should do that.
Yeah, do that. Just like go outside. Yeah, just walk down the street, coffee shop.
I wish. I haven't done it in a while. But yeah, we play around LA, but it's mostly like if a friend's band or a band comes through, we'll play together at like the Echo or Zebulon, some of the smaller mid-sized places, Terragram Ballroom. But we haven't, we're not like playing around all the time anymore because a lot of the bandmates are spread out in different states and stuff right now. So it's kind of more getting together when we go on tour and then take long breaks, and I play by myself in my room.
I get it. So did you play today in your room alone?
I did. We're been practicing a little bit because we got band practice tonight. We got new drummer coming over and our bassist. So I've been brushing some stuff off.
What about the New York guy? Where's he at?
We FaceTimed and we went through a couple songs today.
That's good. Yeah. What are the easiest songs for you to play at this point of yours? Like you don't even have to practice really.
A lot of the old Walter Mitty songs are super muscle memory. Songs called like 101 North and Otter Pops in the Icebox. I've just been playing them forever, and they're still super fun, and don't really practice them or anything. And then a lot of the ones off our last album, the Side One Dummy album, When the Band Breaks Up Again, are super fun to play because they're just like straight Green Day core, Blink-182. Yeah. So it's like fun, easy riffs, and really fast, upbeat, kind of simple stuff.
Yeah, so you technically have two bands, really.
Definitely, yeah.
So when you play shows, you're playing songs from everything?
Pretty much, yeah. If we do Walter, etc., we'll do songs from everything, and it's kind of a big umbrella for all the Walter stuff. But if we do specifically Walter Mitty and his Makeshift Orchestra, it's much more like specific to that catalog, and it's very like folk punk stuff.
Well, who is CJW wants to know what are the odds Tolerance Break is in the cards?
Oh, damn. That's, I don't know. Yeah, the odds are maybe 60-40. We've been talking about playing it, but we haven't really run through it yet and done like a does this sound good test.
Are there certain songs you've never played ever, even from like day one, that you've just not recorded?
There's a couple, yeah. There's some like strange ones, like there's a couple songs that are just like fully a cappella that I've never like sang live before.
Might be weird to do it that way, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, could be sick, but I don't know if anyone wants to hear that.
You can do it right now. I want to hear it.
You don't want to waste 5 minutes of this interview.
We only have 7 minutes left. I guess you're right. By the way, if we are live, so if you do have questions like who is CJW, please post them in the chat. Not a bad idea. Who are you going out on the road with in a couple weeks or months?
A band called Prince Daddy and the Hyena and a band called Combat.
Do you know these bands? Crazy name, first of all, the Hyena one.
Crazy name. Yeah, crazy enough. We know this band called Just Friends from the Bay Area, and they came through on tour and like played this old sessions we used to do at our house in Portland, like a live session called the Fistbowl Sessions. And they were like, oh, we're putting out a split with this band called Prince Daddy and the Hyena. Do you want to put it out? And so my old record label put out this split 7-inch in like 2016 with Prince Daddy and the Hyena and Just Friends. And then I never really saw that band again for years and years. And now I'm touring with them, and it's like real small.
Nice. Is this a rarity to find, and we need to go on Discogs to get this split?
I think it's pretty damn rare. I don't even know if I have my own copy anymore.
Dang. Do your parents have your collection now? Do they own everything else you put out?
I think they own the ones they like, but I don't know if they own every
Yeah.
record.
That's cool. Are they honest with you every time? Like, hey, we like this song, we don't like these, we like this one a little bit more than that one.
Not really, not really. I don't really need to know either. I don't need to go there, but you can catch a vibe sometimes that you can tell they like some stuff and never mention other stuff.
So who do you play new stuff for? Your girlfriend or just the band?
Just the band. I guess I'm pretty shy about it, to be honest.
Yeah, you wait
Pretty
till it's fully
private.
done.
What's that?
You wait till it's fully done and then you show it to her.
I kind of do. I kind of like don't want a lot of input, which is maybe a flaw or maybe not, but I kind of keep it pretty close to myself and then just show the final project when I absolutely have to.
She says, "Is this song about me? Is this song about me? What about this song? Is this song about me? I don't know, babe. It might be."
You know how it goes. Yeah, you know how it goes.
They want to know you're playing Orlando or you playing LA. You got to look at tour dates for all that. That's all on the Instagram.
Yeah, we're not playing LA. We're playing Orange County and San Diego. Although I am going to play a small house show in LA next week.
That's cool.
Yeah, just like a backyard DM for address, really low key thing, solo acoustic. If you want to hit me up, I can give you the details. And we're not playing Orlando. It's Gainesville and Jacksonville. Like I said, it's what they call a B market tour in the touring world. It's not the main cities in each state, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah, Brett Michaels from Poison. He only plays like the C and D markets, and he does that every year. People love it.
I love that. I wish that was me.
If you live in Iowa or Kentucky or like Idaho, he will probably be there 5 times this year.
I love that.
And he keeps doing it. Actually, I saw him in Reno. Talking about Reno, we went to see Brett Michaels there.
Really?
He wasn't playing Vegas. He was playing the C markets. There you go.
I love that. I love that.
5 minutes ago, are you working on any videos or anything creative besides music? New merchandise, new videos, new podcasts, anything at all?
Yeah, sort of. Let me think. I kind of always have a lot of things in the fire. I'm working on a writing project, but it's kind of ambiguous that I probably shouldn't talk about till it's farther along. And
Okay.
I'm part of a film with a buddy called One Last One. I'm kind of just a support character in that, but we got that going on, and yeah, working on a split, like an album, Walter Meady and Walter Etc. split album right now, which I'm hoping to have done in the next couple months.
That'd be cool.
But no like videos or podcasts or anything. Sometimes I'll do a podcast on my Patreon, but I've kind of haven't done one in a minute.
How's Patreon? Are people still doing that or not that much?
People are still on it for sure, like the people who signed up originally, but I don't think people are as quick to sign up for those types of things as they were like during the pandemic era or something.
Yeah, you just got to make an OnlyFans, but don't actually get naked. Just trick people into subscribing and then just release your poetry on there.
I've tried. Or no, I haven't tried. I've thought of it, but
People do that. I mean, some of these celebrities aren't naked at all. They're just on there and people get to talk to them.
Really? Would you do that?
No, because I feel bad charging people money to talk to me. But maybe if you're at that level and you have thousands of people that want to talk to you, there's no other way to do it, you know?
Yeah, I guess I'll work it a little harder to get to that level, then I'll start my OF.
Steve said there's enough band podcasts out there. I agree, Steve, but I was doing it in '02, so cheers to that.
Yeah, you're a legend.
I don't call this a podcast. It's a live show. Much different.
No, it's an ongoing live series.
And no one owns me, so Good Charlotte can't fire me. I can do this forever.
You ever interview Good Charlotte?
No. Actually, I haven't.
Nice.
One of the only ones.
Damn.
Fire off some other band names. I'll let you know.
Jimmy Eat World?
I was about to say I did, yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know why they just popped into
They
my
were
head.
kind of quiet.
Yeah. How do I compare to other people you've interviewed? What's my
Well,
best?
you seem to be more into this than Rufio, so that's good.
Was Rufio not into it?
I got a couple messages from people like, what was that? I'm like, I don't know.
That's funny.
But I like them and they like me, so maybe it was a bad day. But no, I'm having fun with you. I feel like we're having a real conversation.
Actually, fun fact, my very first concert I went to was Rufio, Yellow Card, and Something Corporate.
That's a phenomenal show.
2003 at UC Irvine.
That sounds incredible. I was probably some variation of that somewhere else. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
I like that you're 12 years old going to shows. Good for you. That's me too.
Yeah.
Awesome. Your parents take you?
My dad did. Yeah, he didn't let us go in the mosh pit. He was like, "No going in the moosh pit." And we're
Me
like,
too.
"Yeah."
My parents took me to see Green Day, which is still my favorite band, when I was 12, and they wouldn't let me go in the pit either. I was so mad. We were in like section 300, and Billy Joe was like, "Everybody get the fuck down here." And people are jumping over like into the pit, and they're like, "Nope, absolutely not. Sorry." And then I went the next year to the Insomniac tour, and my mom and my friend's mom wouldn't let us go in the pit. But then in '97, when I was 15, I saw Green Day play at Tower Records in Manhattan. Very famous show you can watch on YouTube where they played upstairs, and we were all watching below and moshing in the store. And then the band destroyed like thousands of dollars of CDs and graffiti all over the windows, and they got banned from Tower Records like pretty much for life. But it was
No
amazing.
way, really? That's
It was
crazy.
the first like insane show I had ever been to at that point, pretty much.
Wow. What started them like uh destroying the CDs and stuff? Just random or
Being 25 and trying to be punk, I guess, or probably being
yeah,
on drugs, combination of
probably
everything.
probably on a little uppers. Had
Yeah,
something to
well,
prove after the sellout allegations.
it was at the end. Trey took the giant drum and just threw it over, like right into all the CD racks.
Hell yeah.
Phenomenal show.
I can't say our band has pulled that move yet, but there's still room to grow.
Oh yeah, and Warning Tour used to light the drum set on fire every night after the end of the show, so that could be you.
I do remember that. I remember videos like that. What's the
Something to
best
think
Green
about.
Day album?
American Idiot.
Damn.
It is.
I mean,
Well, musically and lyrically, it's the best.
not that that's a crazy take, but just someone who saw them way back in the day, I feel like that's a respectable take.
I really love that album and 21st Century Breakdown, and I loved the trilogy. I loved the rock and roll direction they were going in. They were trying to keep it simple, guitar solos like that, when they were young. But a lot of fans didn't like that because they were younger and they wanted another American Idiot and another 21st Century Breakdown. So Green Day went back and made Revolution Radio, which is what I call a safe Green Day album. Like it just sounds like what they've already done, not for me. Then Father of All, which was a really weird album that no one liked. And then they just made Saviors, which is okay, but again seems kind of more like the old days, I like rock and roll, straight Green Day, like what they were headed towards. So
Dang, these are great thorough Green Day takes.
I've been on like 7 Green Day podcasts. I can talk about this forever. I always try to push the trilogy on people because most people didn't even give it a chance, but the songs are actually really good and really creative.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna check out the trilogy because I think after like Nuclear Family, Fuck Time, I kind of dropped off after that.
Well, Uno is like a simple dookie pop punk record. Dose is like more rock and roll. Foxborough Hot Tubs, and Trey is just like a American Idiot type, like really creative songwriting.
Sick. I'm gonna hit Trey. I don't think I've listened to Trey, so I'm gonna hit Trey.
So the first track on Trey is the first track is called Brutal Love, and then there's a track called X Kid, and those are two of my favorite songs in the whole discography. They're both on that album.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a run and listen to these right now.
So Jacob, let me know after you listen to I'm kidding. So listen to the records and get back to me, and let's keep talking. And thanks for doing this, and let them know where they can check out more, by the way, about you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. You could, I don't know, just go to the Instagram, since we're on Instagram right now, at Walter ETC, or Walter etc. Walter Mitty and his Makeshift Orchestra, all over the internet. Find me, hit me up.
Yeah, sounds good. Hey man, good talking to you, and let's keep talking, man.
Thank you, man. Good to see you.
Cheers, everybody. Bye.
Bye.